Guys, there's more to pasting data into spreadsheets than simply inserting values copied from elsewhere. Google Sheets offers several paste special options. With this, you can paste formulas, you can paste conditional formatting, and more in addition to just values. So let's understand when you would be able to use paste special as an option. For that, you need to copy a particular data first. So as a refresher, you can copy data by clicking on edit or and click on copy, or you can just press Ctrl C on your keyboard, which will copy the data. Yes. So we'll start with copying some data and start using paste special. While some of the paste special options in Google Sheets seems clear enough, others may not. And whether you're copying data, formulas or formatting, it's important to know the correct paste options to select. Let's look at each of these 8 special options currently available in this menu. If you go to paste special, there are around 8 options which are available which we can use. We'll look at each of the options one by one. Yes. So let's use the first option, which is edit paste special values only, which could be again has a shortcut key, keyboard shortcut key, which is Control Shift V. So you can think paste special paste values only as as a plain text paste you did use in a Microsoft Excel. This action paste only the text without formatting. So suppose I have a formatting over here. Suppose I make it bold, I make it italic, yeah, yeah. And if I try to copy this value and paste it as paste special values only, so you'll see the formatting that we have done on this row is not copied at all. It is just the plain text that was copied. Yeah, I'll remove the other formatting which is already available here. I'll just say edit and I'll say clear all the formatting. So yeah, so I'll remove all the formatting. Again, we'll try to do the same action. So what we did to for a paste special value, so I copied this record which is bold and italic. You can see here bold and italic. Yeah, probably I can put in a color as well here. So I have kept the record as yellow. Now I copy it, I go to edit, copy, and I try to paste special on the 16th row. So I say edit, paste special, values only, and you'll see that the entire formatting which was there is not copied. Only the values are copied. Again, you need to understand if you are trying to do a paste special values only, yeah, edit paste special values only, and if you have formula in your copied data. So suppose I have a data which is 10, 20 and 30. Yeah, if I try to sum it, yeah, 10, 20, 30, the total is 60. If I try to copy this formula, I say edit, copy and paste it somewhere else. Yeah, I'll say edit, paste, just paste. So you see the value has changed because the formula has moved. Now I do not want to copy this formula ahead or anywhere else. I just need this 60 as value. So this is where this particular option comes into picture, where you can copy this value that you want to copy it in some other place and you want 60 as a value. So I'll say edit, paste special, values only. So you see, but the formula is not copied. If you can see the formula bar, the formula is not available. wherein in the previous case the formula was copied as well. So right now we have copied just the values by using paste special values only. Yeah. Let's now move to the next option of edit paste special, which was format only. Now you can see when we previously copied, we did only the values. Now we try to copy the format. So this particular record is bold, italic, and been colored in yellow. Yeah. If I try to get this formatting and copy it for another record, so I say copy, and I want the record formatting, this entire formatting to be copied for 309 as well. So I'll say edit, paste special, and format only. This is how you copy the formatting from one record to another, or from one particular range to another range. Yeah. So if it's not the data you want to paste but the formatting instead, paste format only is the action you want. This is an alternative to the paint format that we have as a tool in Excel. It will not change any data, only the formatting will change for a particular record. Yeah. Let's move on to a third option, which is edit, paste special, all except borders. You can see this. Now suppose this particular record, I'll say 30999. Now it is colored yellow, it is bold, it is italic. Also we'll add some border to it. We'll check this border option once we use the menu of format, where we'll check how formatting has to be done. But right now just concentrate that this record has borders with it. Now suppose I want to copy this record somewhere else without the borders. So what I need to do is, so you can see there are borders around this particular each and every cell. So I say edit, copy. I go to the place where I want to copy this record. I'll say edit, paste special, all except borders. You see? Pretty clear? So we checked on three options: edit, paste special, values only, which will which will copy only the values; format only, which will copy only the format, not the values. Then we copied the record with the formatting but not with the borders. So if a record has borders, then it will erase those borders and copy the entire record. Now there is an option for column width only. Now if you can, I'll just increase the column width of order date. Now I want this same column width to be applied to due date as well. What I'll do is, I'll go to edit, copy, go to due date, edit, paste special, column width only. Now the width of column order date is the same as due date. Now suppose again, let's revisit how we did it. So suppose I want to have the same width that I have for due date to be placed for delivery date. I'll say edit, copy, I'll copy the due date. I'll go to delivery date. I want the same column width as what we had for due date. Go to paste special, column width only. Yeah. So my order date, due date, delivery date, all are in the same, all are having the same width. Clear? Now Suppose I have in one column amount and another column I already have it, I guess. So I'll just delete all this records that we have created as of now. Yeah. Suppose I want to calculate the sum of this entire unit cost. So I'll select it sum, and this is my total of the entire unit cost. Now I want this same formula to be applied to net price as well. So how do I do it? So I need to copy this formula only to this particular thing. I do not want to copy the value. So I'll copy. I'll again click on edit, click on copy, go to the place where I want to get the formula copied. I'll click on H11, go to edit, paste special, and click on formulas only. Now you can see the formula has been copied and it has totaled the net price. Previously we had done a total of unit cost. Same way, since we have copied only the formula, it has totaled the price. Clear? So this way we have checked on 6 options of pay special as of now. Sorry, 5 options, which is values only, format only, formula only, column width only, all except borders. Now we move on to conditional formatting only. If you have conditional formatting on your column or on your rows, let's do it for column. You can check my other videos for how you do conditional formatting on your data, for which the link has been given on your comments. So I put a conditional formatting on my data and I say I want to format conditional formatting. I want to color all the values which are greater than 50. Yeah, and color it as probably a different color altogether. Color it as blue. Yeah. So all the values which are above 50 are colored as blue. You can see 23 is not colored, 18 is not colored. We'll go through the conditional formatting right now. Let's concentrate how I can get this conditional formatting to other columns as well. Suppose I want the same kind of conditional formatting to unit cost. So what I'll do is I'll select the column H, or I select the data. Yeah, go to edit, I'll say copy, go to the place where I want the conditional formatting to be applied. Yeah, I can select multiple columns, so I can have unit discount and unit cost both to be considered for this conditional formatting. I'll go to edit, paste special, and conditional formatting only. Now you can see all the values which are above 50 has been colored as blue. What we did was copying the conditional formatting from H column to F and G column. Pretty clear? So in this case, nothing would be copied except the conditional formatting we had for this column. Let's move on to the next part. So the next part is special data validations only. Now this particular option can keep improper data from being entered into your sheet. So if you set up a data validation rule, you can use paste data validation only to copy and paste that same rule to additional cells in your sheet. Nothing else will be pasted but the data validations only. Now suppose in this row, in this column, I have a data validation. Now for data validation, you can check my other video on data validation, which is provided in the comment section. Now suppose I add the data validation as data, go to data validation, I select from items from list and I say yes, comma, no, yeah, and I'll save it. So when you add a data validation, you can restrict data to just these two values. So if I try to enter anything else, it will show up an error. Input must be an item on the specified list only. That's why it has been colored as red over here. So if I select yes, it will give me the right output. Yeah. Now if I want to copy this same data validations to all the other cells, what I can do is I'll just click on the data validation, I go to edit, I click on copy, then I select the cells where I want the data validation, I go to edit, paste special, and I click on data validations only. So you can see here we have copied the data validation to all the cells that we have selected. This is mostly used to have correct data on your sheet, so there is no typo error that is happening while you are doing some data entry. Let's jump on quickly to a last option, which is edit, paste special, transposed. Now what transpose does is it is simply copying a particular data from rows to columns or from an horizontal alignment to vertical alignment and vice versa. So suppose I want to have this quantity, the entire quantity column or the records copied in horizontal manner or in the rows as such when you are talking about spreadsheet. So I'll say edit, copy, go to the place where you want to put it in a horizontal manner. Suppose I want to put it on the 15th row. So I click here or click on the anywhere where you want to put it. I click in the A column, edit, paste special, and I click on transposed. Yeah. After some time, I feel that no, I want it in a vertical manner. So I can again copy it. I'll say edit, copy. I want it in a vertical manner. I'll go to edit, paste special, and say transpose. So this is how you can move your data within your sheet, copy paste from one place to another. Yeah. Now when I'm talking about edit and doing cut, copy, paste and paste specials, all these things, all these actions can be done by right clicking on the cells. You can see cut, copy, paste, paste special. All these four options are available if you right click on a particular cell which you want to perform the action on. As we did it from the menu, the quick action bar is available when you right click on those cells. Apart from that, you also have this shortcut keys, keyboard shortcut keys which you can use at your perusal.